So why do I serve in fellowship kids ministry? I would say about a year ago, a request like this came through, and I was listening, of course, in church like everyone else, and thought, okay, left, not thinking anything about it. And then during the week, I kept getting this thought of, why not you? Why not you? Why are you not serving? So I followed through on that, called Shay, started serving in the 2nd and 3rd grade. And since that time, I have had the opportunity to share Jesus with many children, which has been a great blessing. But then the reward on the other side is when a child runs up to you on Sunday morning just to say, Miss Allison, I decided to follow Jesus last week. And that makes it all worth it.
I'm a product of the kids ministry here at FBC. Started attending when I was in 4th grade, and there were many people over the years that loved me enough to share their knowledge of the Bible and Jesus with me. How can I do anything different? It's a joy to meet with those kids and get to share the gospel with them and teach them about the Bible that I love, because people loved me enough to share it with me.
Just to have somebody consistently there for me who wasn't obligated to be. That impacted me a lot, and I want to be that for other little girls.
Statistically speaking, kids come to follow Christ and become Christians early in their faith, early in their walk of life, and I want to be a part of that process. The second thing is I have sons that are in the kids ministry, and I want to be a part of their spiritual growth and formation. And the third is, it's so much fun, and following Jesus should be joyful.
So when I came to FBC in January, I knew I wanted to serve. I knew that being a disciple of the Lord was not about receiving, it was also about giving and pouring out. So it was just really natural for me to want to serve. And Shay makes it super easy. She asks you what days you are available, and she gives you everything you need. And so it just brings a lot of joy to my heart to help out with the kids as well as families. And it's also really humbling when a 4-year-old can quote scripture and you just kind of wide-eyed go, oh, wow, they know more about the Bible than me.
Is just because whenever I was in elementary school and in the beginning of middle school, I looked up to my student leaders a lot and our adult leaders too. And I think that it is really cool to help just also be a guide for them in their walk with Jesus, and also look back on my walk with Jesus and know that my student leaders have helped.
I serve because this church is my family, and family members serve one another. When one of your family has a need, you want to meet it. And the kids in my church family need to hear the good news about Jesus. And sometimes the adults in my church family need me to care for their children so that they can work on their marriage or get their finances in order or meet with their small group. And if that's a way I can serve them, then I am in.
Come be a part of the family that serves one another. Whether it be one evening on a Wednesday night or 10 in a row, you can come make a difference in the lives of families at FBC. To get plugged in, you can look in the bulletin with the link, or you can look on the screen with the QR code to a sign-up genius that allows you to pick the date and the class that you would like to serve in.